Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more Battletech. We are in the mech bay because we are going to be traveling to a different system, but first we should make sure that our mechs are doing the best that they possibly can. So I am here, and I'm playing around with our brand new Griffin. I think I've come up with something that seems relatively okay. So what I've got at the moment is a very good SRM brawler, 2 tons of ammunition, 4 SRM 6s with extra damage and stability damage, and of course a couple of lasers to boot. So 2 ER small lasers, 1 with extra damage, and then 2 regular medium lasers with extra accuracy and critical. Gyro for an extra 35% negation in stability damage, as well as a rangefinder, as this one's probably going to be up towards the front of things. Now, I did leave 1 jump jet on there, just depending on the terrain. We may want a little bit of jump jet capability, or just to get slightly better position. But otherwise, yeah, we could have gone for 2 more for a little bit of extra jumping, but it wouldn't have quite been enough in the movement to equal a regular move or whatnot. So I don't think it was really that beneficial. So instead, I went for some extra heat sinks. So yeah, this thing's pretty good, and I'm happy with that. So let's go ahead and confirm. And then from here, what we're going to do is we're going to quickly go back over to our hunchback. We have a couple of medium lasers that we were going to throw on that. So that's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and get that done. Let's roll... Where are we? Extra 10 damage. That's what we're after. We'll drop off the extra accuracy and critical. That is not really needed. And neither is the extra 5 damage. I believe we have enough. Yeah, we have 5 of these. So we're going to be pumping out as much damage as physically possible. Yeah. I think that is very nice. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and confirm that as well. Yeah. We have a count 1, 2, 3, 8. Yeah, you know what? It's probably worthwhile if we could get an exchanger on one of these things as well. But we will save that for a rainy day. We don't have one at the moment, but I'm sure if we can find one in the black market, we will definitely pick that up. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to the star map. And I think, yes, this was the one that I was looking to go to. Another flashpoint in the Capellan system. We'll work our way down, and then we'll probably make our way further down, and then maybe see about that campaign. So yeah, let's go ahead and head over to Travelor. So let's go ahead and travel. That'll take us 20 days, and that's nothing too serious, really. Yeah, we have just enough time to fix up all of our mechs, and yeah, we can see what happens. Okay, so class warfare. Okay. What have we got? Raised voices echo down the mess deck hallway, and you arrive to find a rabbit nose-to-nose with Ranger. I don't care about what your noble family. Okay, wonderful. I think we've seen this one before. Basically, yeah, lower, what do we call them? I think it was a separation of classes kind of thing. Yeah. Get out of here. Even in the periphery, you should know enough to listen to your betters. Yeah, there we go. That's, not ideal. You know what? Let's just go ahead and have them settle this fight in the gym. I don't care for passive aggressiveness. Let's them sort that out. Alright, so the 2 MechWarriors circle each other in a makeshift boxing ring while the crew shouts encouragement. Ranger has dominated the fight over the first 3 rounds, bloodying the other MechWarrior repeatedly. Ravid, flagging and back against the ropes, brings forward with a final surge of energy. In response to such a wild assault, Ranger steps, turns and strikes in a pattern she probably practiced hundreds of times at an expensive fighting school. Rabbit goes down hard. As the referee reaches the count of 10, the crowd goes wild. Okay, so Rabbit has an injury, Ranger has high spirits, and morale has increased. You know what? For 7 days, that's not actually terrible. He'll be healed up by the time we make it to planet, and she will still be in high spirits. So all in all, I think it's good that we got that sorted. Alright, work on the Griffin is complete. Very nice. And let's see. No other events seeming to fire. That's, I suppose, a good thing.
Job's done, Commander.
Alright, work is finished. Let's keep on flying. Yep, rabbits out of our medbay. That is good. And we can pick up the next jump point. Alright. Okay, finally, undocked from the jump ship, we can finally make our way to the planet. Hopefully it won't take us too long, only 3 days. I suppose that's not too bad. Sometimes I think we can spend up to a week
Got a new
when we're trying
financial
to
report for you, Commander.
fly between planets. Alright, expenses are here, let's just pay them as normal. We're going to be fighting up against some mercenaries, it does seem. Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and begin and see what happens here. Alright, flattened Earth in high orbit. Welcome to Cavalor, Commander Hobbs. I appreciate your timeliness in a response to my summons. The task I have for you is a sensitive matter that requires a swift response. That's what we're here for, Lady Marina. Tell us what we're dealing with. Cavalor is home to a group of seditionists, the Volcrovites, and their name is taken from their leader, a charismatic woman of low birth named Persephone Volkov, who uses her platform to spit on and threaten the most deeply held traditions in the Capellan state. Those were the Chancellor's own words, mind you. Volkov's actions have left him most displeased. This Volkov lady has caught the Chancellor's attention. He's in for a world of hurt. That's putting it mildly. In his single speech, Persephone Volkov denounced all three cornerstones of Capellan culture: the Corvan Doctrine, Stana Mandate, and the Lorix Order. Questioning one of these texts is dangerous, but what Volkov did, well, there are behaviors that cannot be tolerated and lines that cannot be crossed. Okay, so some sort of philosophy thing. Huh? Stana? I don't believe I'm familiar with that either. No. Okay, so a caste system, yeah. And then military philosophy. Alright, well, of course that would set them if that's the case. Alright, it sounds like you're asking us to kill a woman over her political beliefs. That isn't mercenary work, Lady Marina. It's murder. I'm afraid that the Chancellor disagrees with your assessment, Dr. Murad. In the Confederation, there is no higher crime than threatening the security of the state, and the Chancellor draws little distinction between physical threats and ideological ones. The entire Volkovite community has been marked for death. I need you to help me carry out the sentence. That is a shame. Not really a fan of that. Honestly, I don't personally agree with them. In fact, I would probably be on our target's side, but this is a flashpoint, and I suppose that there's plenty of choices to take. So we'll go with this first one, and we'll accept the offer. Who knows, maybe we could help out the intended target. I knew that I could count on you. Unfortunately, the Volkovites have applied protection. Razorback Company, mercenary command from the Rimwood frontier. You'll have to deal with them before you can move to your ultimate targets. I suggest that you handle this situation swiftly and cleanly. Cavalor is an important world in the grip of the population boom, and its security is high priority for the Confederation. The Chancellor himself will be monitoring your progress. Then we'd better put on a good show. Let's get to work. Okay. Well then, that's not going to be wonderful, I guess. Maybe if for some reason we're able to, figure things out, that might be worth it. We're not going to get much salvage. Reputation, I don't really care about. Yeah, just 3.5 goals, so it could be interesting. Let's go suppose we go for... What's that, 200,000? That's probably more than we could get from an extra piece of salvage. You know what? We could use this as a potential a way to increase our standing with them, but you know what? I don't think we will. We're going to go for the salvage. Could be the right choice, could be the wrong choice. Who knows? We'll have to figure it out. Alright, and we can bring whatever we wish. So let's bring out maybe our Cataphract with its electronic warfare suite. Sure, that seems like a nice change. And what do we want to do? Bring that or the Annihilator or the Highlander? You know what? Let's go ahead and we'll keep the Annihilator. We'll bring out the Cataphract. There we go. So that is a heavy, yeah, so 2 heavies and 2 assaults. I think that's a fair composition. So let's go ahead and deploy.
MechWarriors, prepare for combat.
Actually, this should work rather well. We have our 2 snipers up front. Then we have a little bit of electronic warfare, as well as support. Also, pardon all those yawns. Sorry, apparently I did not get a very good night's sleep last night. No idea why. Woke up to some wonderful rain, which was quite a nice change of things. But no, apparently, either way, I may have overslept. Either way, one way or another, it's my apologies nonetheless. Shouldn't have to listen to my ramblings over unnecessary things. Alright, objectives. Destroy the Razorback Company, Cyclops, and escape. Oh, the Cyclops. Well, I'm glad we did go for the salvage then. Before you can rid us of the Volkites, you're going to have to deal with the Razorback Company. The hired guns they imported from the frontier. Our surveillance drones have identified the company's command and control mech, a CPNZ Cyclops. Eliminate it to cripple the Razorback Company and clear a path to your real target. Huh, okay. Let's do this thing quick, Edmund. I don't want us spending more time with these jokers than we have to. That is agreed.
Command interface initiated.
Alrighty-o. So, for this first drop, I want you to hunt down the Razorback Company's CNC mech. Yeah, Cyclops appears to be running stock configuration. Okay. It wouldn't do to underestimate the Razorback Company. Remember, these are frontier mercenaries operating in Liao space. They wouldn't be here if they weren't confident in their abilities. Alright, confident enough to do what's right. We won't let you persecute these people for rejecting your creed. That was an unwise way of respect, Commander Elithy. I'd encourage you to change your tone before the Council orders your death as well. Sorry, for the Chancellor, not the Councillor. Petty tyrants like Maximum Liao, dime a dozen in the frontier. You people don't frighten me, and neither do your hired gun. Okay, brave and foolish, unfortunately. Yeah.
I'm already weary of this cold!
Alright, so here's the thing, like, I do enjoy a little bit of roleplay with the games. I do enjoy being able to kind of have a game plan, but I don't know.
Commander. Awaiting orders.
Part of me wonders if we had have said no, would there have been an alternative to this situation, and would they have hired us instead? But yeah, oh well. Yeah, I guess that's something to learn at another time. Let's go ahead and work our way towards the mercenary forces.
Have no doubt, it will be done.
May as well get paid as much as we can. Let's go in a little bit of... No, we'll stay on the road.
Acknowledged.
The Annihilator we'll put up on the hill,
Moving to position.
and the Stalker can move on up. Alright. What else have we got?
Commander.
Guess we move the Cataphract fully forwards. Sure. In fact, we might even take it up the hill just a fraction. Yeah, maybe get some eyes on target or potential
Moving out.
look for autocannon fire in the future. Yeah, and we'll bring the Marauder
I copy.
up as far as we can. We'll stay on the road with our assaults.
Copy that.
and try and get the most from those movement bonuses. Alright. So far, still no sign of enemies. Let's bring
Orders.
the Annihilator fully forwards. I think that's probably our best bet. If we make contact
What's
with
the plan?
somebody else, we'll figure that out, but we want to try and get ourselves in a decent defense position.
Reporting.
So where can we keep everybody in the bubble? I think that's going to be what it has to be, so let's go ahead and do that. And
Time to
contact.
earn our money.
What are we dealing with? We have a 60-ton mech and a 20-ton. Huh. Okay, well, this will be short work. Let's bring Headhunter all the way forwards.
Acknowledged.
Also, too, I misspoke in the last episode. Radic apparently doesn't have an issue with
They've
the
got a
talents
lock on
per
me.
se. Out of most people's grievances, it is the Lyran Commonwealth. So, yes, we will make sure to be careful with House Signer, not the Skeleton. Alright, so, first, shots have been fired. Huh. Still not in, did I miss them doing a sensor lock? I feel like I may have. Alright, well, either way, let's
Receiving you.
bring... Bring Ranak over here. Go for the assassin. Oh, 95 ton in the back, so maybe they have another Banshee or another Cyclops? That'd be interesting. Let's just move into cover. We may as well take shots while we can. Let's go ahead and pick off the assassin. Staying nice and cool in the biome as well.
Roger.
Thought he's not going to be long for this world. Yep, there he goes.
Tango down.
Alright. They are very, very poorly armored, so I'm not too surprised. Oh, and it is a Banshee. Okay. Well,
Armor's holding, Commander.
I know who we're targeting next time. And they're bringing in a quick draw as well. Alright. Well, good news is we took some cover, so that's not as bad as it could have been. Let's bring
might I help?
Let's bring Rabbit forwards. I think we'll go... Yeah, we'll see if we can take out the flea. I think that'd be a good idea. Yeah, and we'll also pick up the cover.
Confirmed.
We'll see if we can boost our resolve over 30 for Ranger. Actually, Ranger can probably do things for... Is it 20 resolve or is it... Either way, we'll figure it out in a second. Let's go... Could do a multi-target. Lee is incredibly weak though. Yeah, those odds are just not very good. So I think what we'll do is no, we'll just focus on the fleet. We'll go for a regular shot.
Locking on target.
I don't think they have enough evasion to really
Solid connection on that one.
to really be much of a problem when we try and target the next round. Alright, so he's going down. Let's see. Probably that other Cyclops moving on in.
Yes, Commander.
Let's bring Ranger forwards. We will target the... Yeah, we can take a precision strike for 20. Actually, you know what? Maybe we go for the quick draw. Yeah, you know what? That's probably not a bad thing. The Stalker can take out the flea as well. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's go ahead and move on up.
Moving out.
We'll go for the full salvo. Boost our numbers a little bit. Yeah, 60% as our minimum. That is not bad at all. Let's go for the quick draw.
Firing on target.
Alright, well, that'll do it.
Tango down.
One salvo, one kill is always nice. And now we can mosey on up and take care of that flea before he tries to escape with all of the evasion that those things can normally generate. So, there we go.
Enemy mech destroyed.
no longer
MechWarriors.
an issue.
Show them what you got. I've been sensor locked.
Actually, that Banshee's got a very good, what do you call it, situation there. So he must be, yeah. He is a striker, so I think he's got that extra initiative. Obviously, that Cyclops is helping out as well, so that brings it up from a 2 to a 3. Yeah.
Ready for orders.
Unfortunately for him, though, he is setting himself up to fail. Let's get... Now, where is the other fella? I think he was up in that direction, but apparently we're not going to see him for now. Let's go. Let's walk our way over here. We'll still get fantastic shots on the Banshee.
Roger that.
Yeah, we'll just back up towards where we think the Cyclops is, and we will precision strike this Banshee. This should be nice, quick and easy.
Confirm.
Yep, there we go. Head is destroyed.
I hope we can salvage that.
Alright, so now all that we got to do is find the Cyclops. Should be, yeah, in that direction. So, let's bring everybody
Commander.
forwards.
Good to go.
We'll sprint all of our slower mechs first. Oh, and we do have contact. Okay, let's bring the Stalker in. And then let's also hide
On my way.
in a little bit of cover as well.
Oh, it's on now.
Alright, so,
Waiting for orders.
you know what? We might be able to finish this before it even begins. You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and do just that. Let's move on up.
Move order received.
Yeah, we don't need the cover. The Cyclops is still fairly easy to hit, but we'll bump him down to 1 initiative. So we'll get another 2 shots before this.
Firing a full.
Our primary target is taking damage.
Alright, and there he goes. Well done,
One
Frank.
less target.
Alright, Commander, the area has been cleared. Darius has given me the green light to land immediately. Alright, nicely done, Commander. With Razorback Company's Cyclops down, their combat cohesiveness will crumble into disarray. If they are wise, they'll abandon their clans and crawl back to the frontier to lick their wounds. For now, return to orbit and conduct your repairs. We'll move on the Volcavites as soon as you're ready. Liao
Mission
out.
successful.
Okay. Honestly, I'm not sure I like where this is going, but you know what? At the end of the day, pay is pay. And our mercenaries are going to need to do what it... So, either way, we did get ourselves a Cyclops, so we should probably go ahead and throw that into our salvage bin. Although, actually no, Banshee. Never mind, that's even better. We'll go with... Do we run the odds and hope that we pick up the Banshee? No, we're not going to play the odds. We're just going to go ahead and take maximum salvage. We did get part of a quick draw and some other weaponry, but nothing important. Yeah. Oh well. It is what it is. Still, 2 parts of a Banshee is not bad. That'll certainly sell for a good amount of cash. Alright, so now comes question 2. When we have finished this, will there be extra messages being sent to us? Will they ask us
BattleMech is ready
to
to fight, Commander.
fight against our employers? Do not know. Alright, so let's send you to storage. That'll be fine. Operation Flattened Earth 2. No worries. XO, we're being hailed by Elithys of the Razorback Company. It looks like she wants to parlay. Should I put her on the view screen? You know what? I kind of feel bad for him, and I don't really care for the Capellans. Yeah, let's go ahead and see if she wants to talk and see what she has to say. Maybe we've been lied by the Capellans and don't want to follow through. Alright, so, you're Commander Hobbs. Under any other circumstances, I'd be honored to speak with you. You're developing quite the reputation out on the frontier. Is this a social call, Commander Elithy, or was there something you actually wanted to discuss? A little bit of both, actually. Look, Commander Hobbs, you're on the wrong side of this scenario, full stop. Our clients aren't hurting anybody. They don't deserve what you're about to rain down on them. I feel for them, Commander Elithy, but the Capellan state takes a dim view of sedition and your clients cross the line. Maybe so, but they don't deserve to die for it. Well, Commander, the Volkovites aren't even considered. They're a local religion, sort of a a revivalist movement. The public slander your client told you about was a sermon delivered in a Volkovite church to a Volkovite audience. It isn't like they were shouting through megaphones in the public square. They were talking loud enough to catch the councillor's attention. That's a bad idea in the Confederation. Hell, it'd be a bad idea anywhere. Dorothy, I feel for your clients, they should have known better. Maybe so, but the fact is, House Liao wants my clients dead, and it's paying you to pull the trigger. If you follow through, you'll be wiping them out over a few passages in a couple of books. Are you okay with that, Hobbs? Because I wouldn't be. Huh. I don't write the contract. Yeah, you know that. You're the op, why should I take your word? Or I'm not okay with it, or what are you proposing? Well, honestly, that is true, but if we're being open in full candor to another mercenary company that we may or may not come across in the future, let's see, take your word over my clients, or say I'm not. I do kind of want to learn a little bit more about it, but I don't want to get railroaded into another thing. So you know what? We're going to say, what are you proposing? We could always reject their offer, right? Sure, let's go with that. Let's say I'm not okay with it. What are you proposing? I'm glad you asked. My clients have authorized me to offer double what House Liao is paying, if you help escort them off-world rather than killing them. We'll be back to Joppa in the frontier. They'll be out of Liao's hair and out of danger, and you'll come out on top. Ooh. Okay, so that's an interesting one. They're not paying us much because Liao does hate us. But if we escort them off-world, we'll probably get more scrap too. Be taking them back to Joppa in the frontier, so that would remove them from danger. You know what? I feel like I could possibly see this. The Chancellor himself is watching this job, Commander. If we break our contract, our reputation with House Liao is going to go right into the toilet. Well, Sumai, the best thing is it's already there, so we may as well hit flush, right? Yeah, I can't dispute that. You'd be taking a risk, but from one mercenary commander to another, it's the right thing to do. Anyway, the choice is yours. Alright, well, you know what? Yeah, our reputation's already in the toilet. Let's just go ahead and hit that flush button. We may as well get more out of it. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Also too, I really can't stand that Capellan ideology. So, yeah, let's say goodbye. I'm glad to hear it. After that hot whipping you just handed to us, the last thing I wanted to do was go up against your lance. I'll pass a message along and tell Persephone to get her people packed up and ready to move. Alright, let's roll. Alright, that was the right thing to do. Yep, I'll remind you that you said that when Chancellor Liao has Meskurovka agents strangle us in our sleep. Yep, well, we're taking a risk, no doubt, but we're doing it for the right reasons. Let's get Volkov and her people out of here. We can worry about the ramifications later. Yeah, alright, well, looks like we're diving back on in, and hopefully this is quick. Now, our salvage has gone up. That is nice, and we're not going to be taking penalties to our cash either. Alright, 4 skulls in the tundra. It is a battle. Ooh. Alright, let us negotiate. Let's go for all of this. Is going to be a battle, so we may as well. Yeah, let's see what we can do. Oh dear, it's going to ruin our Capellan reputation. Oh dear. Anyway, let's move on. You know what? Because it is a battle and we do have some good stuff lying around, we stick with what we had. Honestly, I think it was fairly effective. So I'm thinking we probably do. In fact, the one thing I may change is maybe... Let's see, we probably don't need the coolant here. Heat efficiency is... Let's see, 2 regular heat sinks. Oh, in fact, we could probably upgrade that. Yeah, we might need to do that for the cataphract. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that later. Yeah, look, I think our heatsinks are probably going to be nice and cool. I'm not really worried. You're also not one that we're relying too much on, so let's just go ahead and bring Spymaster. We'll chuck him in that. That way we'll have some very fast initiative. And, yeah, keep that working fine. Alright, let's go and deploy.
MechWarriors, prepare for combat.
Yeah, in fact, we probably have a couple of mechs that could do with a couple of extra double heatsinks. So, yeah, maybe at the end, not at the end of this episode, depending on how long we go for. But I will have a bit of a look and write down a bit of a list as to what we need to upgrade, so we can get that done and dusted in some of our travels. After all, it would be a waste of time if we didn't. Alright, so now we've got to turn around and eliminate the Liao units. Good on you for being on the right side of this conflict, Leviathan. I know it couldn't have been an easy decision, and speaking of difficult matters, you're about to have a fight on your hands. House Liao has sent a detachment of mechs to finish your job for you, and unfortunately Razorback Company is in no position to deal with them. Yeah, I do wonder whether if we had have said no from the very beginning, if they would have reached out and then we would have had them to fight on our side. I would be curious about that.
Command interface initiated.
I'll have to try that on a different playthrough on my own time at some point. Alright, boss, I'm seeing a couple of Liao attack advances on my screen, and I'm willing to bet their pilots are pretty angry. I'd wager they're furious. Get in there, take them out, but do it carefully. You need to come out through this in a good enough condition to escort the Volkovites to safety. Alright, so there's going to be
mate.
Time to earn our money.
Well then,
Orders.
Standing by.
let's bring our cataphract all the way forwards, and in fact, you know what? We're going to take the road. That will certainly be beneficial to us,
Position confirmed.
especially with some of our heavier mechs.
Good to go.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, so if we can advance and make a good attack, that would be very good. And I do believe they said something about reinforcements. So even though that they're not here just yet,
Commander.
it would not surprise me if they were lying around somewhere. Alright, let's go ahead and sprint forwards, see if we can make contact. Yep. Make sure we do that in stealth. We have a 65 and a 60, and no other units on the radar, but they could be probably back here, if I was to guess. Alright, Ranek, let's get you as far down the road as possible. Let's bring the Annihilator up the road as well.
Moving out.
Same with the Stalker. Although realistically, with LRMs, it's not going to be too big of an issue. Alright, what do we got? Honestly, they can't attack us right now, and I don't really want to give up our cloak. So let's go ahead and reserve and see if we can bait them towards us. Oh,
Got a lock on me.
okay, well, never mind. It looks like they have a couple of
Hey,
fancy...
what's the paint, pal?
Alright, our turn. Well then.
Yes,
Ranger.
Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Let's just
Commander?
double check. No, you don't have eyes on at this stage.
Ready for orders.
The cataphract, however, can move forward, so let's go ahead and position you to where we have eyes on both targets. Yeah, actually, oh, we do have that active probe ping as well. What does that do? It confirms a sensor lock on all enemies within 250. Generates 50 heat for the user, 4-round cooldown. Ah. Well, I think we lose our cloaking if we do that. And let's be honest, these guys are probably going to go ahead and just shoot at the gunslinger anyway. So yeah, let's move up.
Got it.
Maybe give them something else to contend with. Yeah, a Thunderbolt and a Rifleman. Yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and I think we'll focus the Thunderbolt first. Yeah, we can get a full barrage, but unfortunately I don't think we want to use our resolve just yet. We'll save that for Headhunter and Ranger. Yeah, between the two of them. So if we can start to get a kill, I would go for the... What, Rifleman only has the autocannon. Okay, we're going for the Thunderbolt. It's our best target. All weapons on him. Let's see what we can do.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Alright, so his damage reduction's helping him out. No surprises there. Oh,
Heads
wow.
up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts inbound.
Okay, so someone has an AC2 at the very least. Maybe two of them. Let's bring...
Orders?
Actually,
Yes,
if we
Commander.
go with Ranger, we're not going to see... No, we're not going to have targets this round. So, let's go... Another 60-ton mech in the back. You know what? Let's go for a full sprint. We'll see if maybe we can bait a little bit of fire support. Although maybe they'll come up close enough. Ooh, that's...
Ready to get
Point.
it on.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're going to bring the gunslinger up to the back. We'll take a little bit of cover behind the hills, so we shouldn't be directly targeted this round. If avoidable. Yeah, there we go. We'll go for the rifleman. That seems like an appropriate choice. Yeah, let's go precision strike. Let's go ahead and take him out of the fray.
Roger.
That's what we're after.
I hope we can salvage that.
Alright, so we've baited the Thunderbolt in a little bit closer, I would assume. No, not their turn yet. Well, then I guess we're going to go ahead and reserve. Yep. Save our assault mechs. See if we can get the others to come in closer. And, yep, that worked as planned.
Damage is minor, Commander.
They're not focusing solely upon the Marauder. Let's bring the Annihilator forwards next. Yeah, I think we'll go full salvo. Kind of hard to say no. We have the resolve.
Roger that.
Yeah, so as long as we get a kill on each resolve kick, that'll be enough for both Ranger and Headhunter to get precision strike, which is remarkably powerful. So, go ahead and make the most of it. Alright, sweet. Thunderbolt down.
Enemy down.
Cloaking will return to us. And now, with our Stalker... Oh, we could even get eyes on. Well, you don't say. Okay, so you know what? We're going to do a very cheeky maneuver. We're going to get our sensor, what do we call it? Cloaking in the next turn. We still get shots from here, so that's going to be rather fun. Let's take shots on the Orion, I suppose. I guess we did chuck on a rangefinder, so yeah, let's go ahead and see what we can do.
Give them everything you've got.
Alright, so they're going to be rather cool sitting in the water there, which is not the best, but I guess it's not that bad, all things considered.
Good to go.
Spy Master, let's see about you. We could dangle you in front of another rifleman. Honestly, you haven't really been hit, so I'm not too concerned. Your odds would be incredible against that Orion. Yeah, you know what? Kind of hard to say no. Let's just move up and do that.
Location confirmed.
Oh, wait a second. The Annihilator does pop up. Depends where that quick draw goes, it seems. You know what, maybe we go for the quick draw first, because I feel like it's more probable that our Annihilator will have shots on target. Although... Yeah, no, I feel like he's going to... Ranger's going to have a better shot on the Orion, so we will save the Ultra Autocannons for him, and we'll send our Precision Strike against the quick draw. Yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
We're just trying to optimize our targeting efficiency here.
Enemy down.
Alright. So far, so good. And, oh, it's our turn again. Okay, well,
Receiving you.
Master, I suppose we, move you up. Yeah, I don't see any reason not to. Alright, so ECM has revealed these guys. However, that's not going to be too much of an issue. We may as well go for a little bit of stability damage.
Engaging with target.
Just on the off chance we do not quite get the kill. Yeah, keeps the cataphract also as our primary target. Okay, and yeah, now we can bring in the annihilator. That should be fine. Alright, let's go ahead and move up there. Oh, right, yes, we also have that geothermal stuff. Alright, well, either way, let's move up. Let's precision strike. Let's get rid of you. Off we go.
Firing.
Alright, lethal damage. Fantastic.
Tango down.
Alright, so reinforcements we do know are coming from this left-hand side. Yep, aiming at the cataphract. Fair play, I suppose. Definitely not enjoying the electronic warfare suite, I suppose. We could probably make our way through the water there. So yeah, I guess we're just going to go ahead and run our way into the water. Still one half dozen the other, it seems. Yeah. Honestly, I think we'll just go ahead and take this position here. I feel like that'll open up the yeah, it does open up just a little bit of visibility. Alright, extra sensor locking, that's fine. I have a quick draw. And no one else that I can see as of this moment. So let's bring
Receiving you.
Rannoch down. Yeah. He can... Oh no. Gauss rifle... Is there anyone in range?
Standing by.
And the cataphract as well. Huh. Alright, well, let's move... Do we move forwards or let them just shoot at us? Honestly, I think we're just going to let them shoot at us for one round. See if we can get him to come closer. There we go. That's more like it. Alright.
Standing by.
Well, we would be able to buff up those 50%ers fairly easily, so let's go ahead and do that.
Move order received.
You are at the end of the day most likely to get a headshot. So, as long as these land, yeah, that'll be fine.
I copy.
Alright, and that looks like a couple. Yep. Plenty of
Hostile
damage.
removed.
Alright, so 3 more enemies remaining. That should be fine. Let's go. Honestly, let's move over into the water. Actually, you know what? Before we do,
Yes, Commander.
let's get everybody else walking their way
Ready
up.
for orders.
The cataphract will dump into the... Yeah, the water will be fine. Oh, enemy contact already. That's 65 tons. Let's bring the... Yeah, we'll bring the Marauder into the water. That'll cool off. Okay, and that's 2 out of the 3. I'll assume that their other one is also back there somewhere. So, let's bring... You know what? We'll bring the Annihilator up a little bit of the hill. See if we can spot anyone else, or maybe get a nice vantage point where we can shoot at them the next time round. Let's bring the Stalker up over as well.
It's go time.
Alright, so what have they got? Catapult. Okay. Fair play on that one, but unfortunately for them they had to sensor lock. And a Jaeger mech. Love that. Let's just roll all the way forwards. We'll stay nice and cool in the water here. We don't have to worry about heat. We'll go for the... Yeah, I think we'll shoot at the Jaeger mech.
Heading out.
That's going to be our priority. Off we go. Say goodbye to you. You've got plenty of weaponry that we don't want to have
Affirmative.
leveled against us. There we go. Off you go.
That's a kill.
Yeah, and considering our sensors probably come out much further now, that'd definitely be up on this hill.
Receiving you.
So, with that in mind, let's bring Ultra Autocannon 5. I suppose we'll just move up here.
Position confirmed.
Get ready to work our way up the hill. We'll take a shot because why not?
Attacking from position.
No point in having weapons be good fire and not. And now Ranger. Let's see. Yeah, I suppose that will have to do. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Moving to position.
Alright, let's go precision shot and see what we can do.
Solid connection, that one.
Alright, so at this point, it looks like they're not going to be moving too quick, so I think Rannick can finish them off. Let's bring the Stalker. Let's bring the Stalker all the way up.
Full throttle.
There we go. We'll see if we can get any eyes on.
Waiting for orders.
Apparently not. Alright, so we're going to move on forwards. We're going to keep in the... No, we'll just move up towards the,
Affirmative.
that little, what do we call it? Incline, decline to the ocean. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. We're going to go for them. We'll work our way up this way. It doesn't matter if we generate any more heat. We'll probably have at least one round before we can fire again, and even then,
Target eliminated.
I don't suspect a sustained firefight, so that'll be fine. Alright, let's go. Annihilator up,
Standing by.
Cataphract up, and Marauder in cover.
No problem. On my way.
Let's go. Huh. Where is this fellow? Oh, up over here. Okay, so he's much further back. Okay, so let's go,
Orders.
let's bring the Annihilator up the hill. Let's go Spymaster
Confirmed.
and Stalker. Oh, contact finally. Okay, cool. We'll go up there, and then Rannick, I suppose, can just run into the trees. There we go. Okay. I feel like they may be stuck in a bit of a precarious
Ready for
situation.
orders.
Alright, but either way, that would make sense. Yeah, outside of the map, it looks like they seem to be sort of stuck. Oh well, unfortunate for them.
Time to unload.
And there we go. Alright.
One more for the...
Impressive work, Commander. This should make evacuating the Volcavites a lot easier. And for what it's worth, I respect the hell out of the fact that you were willing to turn your back on House Liao to help these people. The fact that Persephone Volkov doubled our old contract rates didn't hurt. Between you and me, I'm glad we jumped ship on Lady Marina and Kansas. Yep. You're a Capellan yourself, aren't you, Mr. Batanen? Born and raised, but I never really bought into their whole state above all thing. I think that deep down, most of us don't. Let's have small talk for that, eh? We need to get Persephone and her people off the planet, and House Liao is bound to have another kill team en route. So we need to get them to safety, and you need to do it now. Alright, roger that. Commander Elithy, we're on our way.
Mission successful.
Alright. Very nice. Now that should be... Hang on a second, I seem to have something out of my throat. Just a second while I take a sip of water. Alright, okay. No? Okay. Alright, so either way, salvage. Let's see, what do we want to take? I guess we're going to be going with the Orion. That is, of course, the best salvage we could ask for. And then... I guess we go for the Jaeger-Mech and sell it off. You know what? No, let's work towards a catapult. With the extra salvage, we may pick up the other part anyway. So the Orion, the quick draw, we got 2 parts of. We got a full rifleman as well. Oh, actually, no, never mind. Finished a rifleman, started another. Variants I did not see. And then, yeah, some other stuff. Cool. Well, that's not bad. That's far better than the last one. In fact, kind of glad we traded sides. Yeah, no, this contract is far better on the other end, and also less morally questionable. It is an interesting thought, the whole thought policing of the Capellans. You really have to wonder about it. Like, it's never been a good sign for anybody when they're when they need to kill somebody just because of things that are floating around on the inside of their head. Alright, either way,
That mech you asked for
mechs
is cleared
all
for
good.
fighting.
Let's go ahead and send them to storage. Let's continue with our next one. Oh, and it's a consecutive deployment, and it is even a little bit easier. So you know what? This is an escort, so I think... Yeah, you know what? We'll keep what we've got. I think that's worked pretty well for us so far. Also, too, if they try to run off, we have 2 heavies, so we won't just be dangling one. And we might even be able to deploy a little bit of electronic warfare bonuses to our allies, which is something we've never tried before. So, let's see if we can keep the convoy off their radar. Alright, go. Alright, so here we go. Mission briefing should be fairly sweet. Or are we just diving right on in? No, we do have the briefing. Alright, so escort the Volkified convoy to safety and escape. The last of the Volkifieds have packed themselves into a series of transport vehicles and they're ready to roll. We've lined up a dropship to take them to Joppa, but you're going to have to get them there. We're nearly through this situation, Commander. Just a little bit further to go. Okay. This is turning into one hell of a long haul, but the sooner we get these people out of Capellan space, the sooner we can collect our pay. Absolutely the truth right there. Alright, so salvage is going back down to 2, which is a little unfortunate. And pays 800,000. That's not
Command
horrible.
interface initiated.
Alrighty-o. Okay, Commander, we got the Volkified all bundled up into a convoy of vehicles. That's right, and we're ready to move. I need you to meet us at the rendezvous point, and then we'll walk us to the evac zone. A familiar task, I am sure. Fair enough, Persephone, but where will the Razorback Company be while we're doing all the heavy lifting? It's like we're alone out here. We'll be looking at our wounds, Maya. Your lance, the ever-loving crap out of us, remember? We're in no condition to run escort duty. Yeah, well, fair enough. Yep. Good luck and Godspeed, Commander. Get us to safety and protect us, for we cannot protect ourselves. Our lives are in your hands. Yeah, that's not a situation you ever really want to be in. Having your safety depend solely upon others. That's not really a
Move order received.
that's not really a way you really want to
Reporting
live.
enemy contact.
Alright, Annihilator, let's bring you forwards. Cataphract for you as well, and oh, we can even get eyes on with Stalker, so I suppose we may as well. Let's see what we're dealing with. Alright, we are dealing with a quick draw. Okay. That'll be fairly easily handled. We also have a 60-ton mech and another 45.
Receiving you.
I'm not really too concerned about this whatsoever. Let's go. Well, you've already moved, so I suppose we could just clean up the other guy. Yeah, I think that's what's going to be in our best interest. So let's roll up.
Roger that.
Yeah, ECM removed. They have a rifleman. Oh, they also have another 40-ton mech in the back. Yeah, both of these are not a concern. Let's go with the big boy first. Rifleman, hello, and goodbye. Yep.
Tango down.
And now... Oh, they have a Vulcan. Okay. And maybe a Blackjack? Or... Well,
Receiving
I
you.
guess we'll figure that out. Cataphract. Let's go for some opening shots on the quick draw. Sure.
Got it.
Don't really have much of a reason not to. Yeah, you got a lot more weapons that I'm concerned about. Yeah, we're focusing on the quick draw. Off you go.
Confirmed.
Alright. And now, what do they got? Oh, they have a second Vulcan. A Phoenix carrier. Not a second Vulcan. Alright, well, Delta
Systems
Cruise,
holding.
that's gonna be what it's gonna be. Ranger,
Orders.
would you very kindly introduce yourselves to these hooligans? Alright, now, question, quick draw or Phoenix Hawk? Honestly, I think we go for the quick draw. Slightly more powerful, as well as the extra damage reduction, which will not really help when they're facing down a full salvo from the Annihilator.
Affirmative.
Oh wow, no, that actually does save his life. Okay,
Inflicted some heavy damage.
that is kind of annoying. Yeah, minus 40%. So he took. Yeah, he definitely would have been cooked if he had not have had that. Oh well, let's bring in our Stalker. We'll go. I guess we go full salvo against the quick draw. Between all the missiles, there's a chance that we can get another headshot, which would be good. I think they've taken one, maybe two. So let's go ahead and see. Alright, no, not quite.
Enemy mech. Critical damage
Oh,
detected.
I also didn't see the fact that he's Vanguard, so he'll have more health anyway.
Enemy flanking.
Alright, fine. Flanking, you can do your thing, but you're not going to be able to get rid of us that
Hard hit
quickly.
there.
Yeah. Ranek, would you
Aye, aye.
please, oh, wow, they almost shredded through your armor. Would you please, turn around and say goodbye to, I don't know, one of them.
Roger that.
Let's just see. So we have a quick draw, and then we also have Spy Master to follow up. So let's go. I think the quick draw is going to be our best bet. Honestly, actually, never mind. We can probably kill this thing anyway. You know what? Salvage is... You know what? Probably going to get better salvage from somebody else. So let's just go Precision Strike and take care of the Vulcan in the back. There we go.
Copy that. Tango down.
So that's fairly easy to do. We'll now use Spy Master.
by.
We'll bring the Spy Master up about here. We'll do a U-turn. And we'll focus down that quick draw. Burn through where it's already weakened. That'll be fine. Yeah, he's toast.
Confirmed. Firing.
Alright. And
Mech destroyed.
now that means we have enough for Ranger. Although I think we already did.
Commander.
Yeah, we'll just mosey on around.
Roger that.
And that poor Phoenix Hawk is not going to be around for long. Not after all of
Copy
this.
that.
Alright, lethal
Mech
damage.
destroyed.
Fantastic. Okay, so now that we've got that out of the way, let's
Yes,
bring...
Commander.
Let's see. Probably going to need to evac down in that direction would be my assumption. So... Yeah, no, I don't see their vehicles making it down that way. So, in that mind, let's bring the Stalker further down. We'll bring
Ready for orders.
the Cataphract. You know what? We might actually move you further down as well. Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? We'll just move you there.
Moving to position.
We'll move Ranek over there to hit the
Roger.
objective, and then the Annihilator, we're just going to walk on towards
Moving out.
the end goal. Make sure that we have easily cleared ourselves a path to the execution point. Alright, thank you for agreeing to help us, Commander. We're ready to move on your signal. Our drivers have been instructed to stay close to your lands as they can. get us to our extraction point, and I swear that will make it worth your while. Alright, sweet. Go right ahead. And it does appear that they're going to get those bonuses. Awesome. Alright, so bonus pay for all everybody surviving, no surprises there. I can see why they would incentivize such things. Let's bring the Marauder
Locking in
as far as we can. Let's bring the Annihilator to
Good to go.
yeah, play as our Vanguard. Let's bring our Cataphract down to the river. But you know what? We'll even go so far as to step in the middle of things. Yeah, and we don't have any enemy contacts at the moment, so this will be fine. Alright. Oh, they can't quite move as fast as I thought that they did. Okay. So with that in mind, I suppose we should take note of that. Don't go for a full sprint. In fact, probably a regular move on this next one would be beneficial. Yeah. Oh well. Let's bring the Marauder.
I copy.
Let's get that Annihilator in... yeah, onto the road. That
On
seems
the move.
reasonable. Cataphract, let's go. Let's move to here. Yeah, they should make it to the other side of the river.
Roger.
And the Stalker will go... yeah, we'll just go full distance. Alright, so all that we're going to do is wait for these guys to do their thing. Oh, turns out difficult terrain is very difficult for them. Whoops. Probably should have anticipated that. Oh well. Oh, at least it means our it means that Brannick can move up.
Position confirmed.
Same with our Annihilator. Let's go.
Copy
Keep
that.
scouting with you. Cataphract, let's just move to... yeah, that'll do. Alright, so let's see if this works a little bit better. No, they're staying in the water for some reason. Bit of a peculiar choice, but alrighty. Alright, well then, let's keep on working our way forwards. Marauder,
Moving to position.
Annihilator, Cataphract will just move up a single little bit.
Confirmed.
And then same with the other. There we go. Okay, that's one. That's two. Come on. Everybody into the bubble. Thank you kindly. Alright, so it looks like that APC at the back there is going to be lagging behind for just a fraction. So, yeah, we'll have to make
Copy
note of that. We'll go...
Affirmative.
let's go up over... there.
On it.
Alright. See how we do. We don't want them to feel like we're abandoning them and to stop moving, so definitely keep the Cataphract as close as possible. Alright, come on, a little buddy. Hey, and he is catching up. Okay, good, good, good. Alright then, well,
Yes, Commander.
I guess we'll move the Cataphract up a little bit. Maybe so far. And then, honestly, I think we just end our turn.
Roger that. Digging in.
We've got a nice little group of ourselves lying around, so yeah, I don't think we're in any particular danger. No signs of Liao reinforcements, but I'm sure they are coming at some point. Let's go.
Commander.
Yeah, I think we're going to just move the Cataphract up. Let's go all the way up here. That'll be fine. Move a little bit of ahead of the others, and then the rest we can just get done.
Keeping it cool.
He should be able to catch back up to our bubble. Or at least I hope he does. Yeah, alright. So, we're in a fairly good position, it seems. Let's go ahead and we'll do the same thing over again.
Standing by.
Spymaster, let's move you up over there just to make sure that everyone
Aye, aye.
stays within the bubble. by the end of their turn, and the rest we can stay done.
Stabilizing and bracing.
Unless, of course, we've already defeated all enemy units, and we're not going to get any reinforcements. That would be a surprise, but I'm not going to be upset with that. Yeah, that guy's just a little bit slow. Alright, well, you know what? Let's bring
Yes, Commander.
the Stalker forwards. We want to make sure that we are in some decent position. We'll bring Rannoch over as well.
Acknowledged.
And, yeah, that'll do. I think that will do nicely. Alright, more contacts on the sensors, Commander. Councillor Liao must really want these people dead. Alright, the seditionists are not the only ones who've roused the Chancellor's ire. Mercenary dog, see for yourselves what your disloyalty has brought. Okay.
You're in position, Commander. Hold your ground until the package is on its way.
Alright, so the question is where the enemy contacts are spawning in from. Oh, looks like they're up to the north. Okay.
Let's hit them hard.
Yeah. Dropship coming on in, that'll be fine. Let's see, oh, they do have a 65 tonner. Aiming for the cataphract. I guess that's fair. Honestly, I don't think that they could even possibly get shots on the target. So, without further ado, yeah, let's get ready to rumble. So,
Ready for orders.
let's see. We have a 65-ton D60. You know what? It's going to be quicker to move you, so let's go ahead and just reserve. Yeah, I didn't realize where we were in the initiative. Let's see if we can draw them in closer. They're certainly not going to be able to get shots on our APCs, so we may as well see what's available to us. Shoot at. Oh, and they have a dragon. Okay, cool. Well, let's bring.
Receiving you.
Yeah, let's sprint Rannoch all the way forwards. See if we can get a shot next turn. We will see about Ranger.
Commander.
Yeah, let's go ahead and oh yeah. Full
Moving to
suite
position.
of weapons to level up on him. Sure, let's go. Let's precision strike. Go for the head.
Target confirmed.
Yeah, damage reduction
Showtime.
won't save you from all of that.
One less target.
Alright, so anybody else still having turns? Okay, so let's bring the Stalker could go LRMs. You know what? There's really no reason why you shouldn't. Let's not have your back faced to anybody. Let's just go ahead and fire. Any damage is good damage for our support units, so we'll be happy with that. And
Receiving
then
you.
Spymaster in our cataphract. Let's go. Yeah, I don't think that there's much of anything that they can do. So let's just go ahead and provide a little bit of protection for Rannoch. Keep ourselves cloaked. Allies have made it into. Still
They've got a
one.
sensor lock on me.
Oh well. He's close, but we have a very nice defensive line we've already sorted out.
Waiting
So
for orders.
let's just go ahead and
Ready for orders.
yeah, let's move up with our cataphract first. See what we're dealing with. Maybe remove
Heading
some
up.
evasion if necessary. What have they got there? A warhammer and a catapult. Yeah, we'll go for the warhammer first, I dare say. Indirect fire is completely obsolete with this cloaking, so let's go ahead and fire. Bad odds, I know, but it'll make it easier for Rannoch, so that's all I care about.
Yes, Commander.
Let's go. Actually, you know what? They would have direct. You know what? Let's see. Is there a space we could pick? Nope. Alright then. Well, I guess.
On my way.
Let's see. Warhammer. Got a fair bit of close range. Not very much damage overall if we think about it. We're all stock weapons. Yeah. Now, let's go for the... I think the catapult's going to be our bigger damage dealer out of those two, so let's go for him.
Taking the shot.
Also just prevent any indirect fire assistance.
Hostile eliminated.
Yeah, that'll be fine. And now, what's he got? 2 PPCs at fairly close range. Right.
Reporting. Minimal damage.
Yeah, a little bit of damage, but again, not enough to really concern us. Ranger, let's see, what
Orders?
about you? Can you... Oh. I see a salvo against a dragon there. Yeah, that'll be fine.
On the move.
Alright, let's move on up. Let's go precision strike. Target you down. Thank you kindly. Off you go.
Locking on.
Oh wow, the dragon survives. Okay.
Solid connection, that one.
He's in a little bit of hurt for sure, but oh well. Come closer if you really desire. Oh, breaching shot. Okay. Fancy idea. They have an AC5. Alright, well, either way, let's go ahead and move our stalker up. We're going to focus on the dragon. Let's see if we can take him out if possible. You know what? Yeah.
All weapons.
Alright, so left leg is destroyed. That's an extra knockdown. Yeah, he's not gonna be making it. Alright, our AP... Oh, what? Our APC is trying to help us? Oh, that is sweet and adorable, but no thank you. I just want you to get to your objective.
Standing by.
Vanek. Yeah, let's go. Point and shoot,
Moving out.
please, and thank you. There we go. Off we go.
All weapons are go.
There we are. That is what we're after.
Hostile removed.
And now everybody else can clean up
Receiving you.
this final target.
Moving to position.
Oh, we even get direct shots with our cataphract. Sweet. Alright, lethal damage. Hip
Tango.
Alright, Commander, the area has been cleared. Garrison, give me a green light to land. Hold position. Ah, so apparently we do not have to get everybody there if we destroy everyone. Good to know. You have saved us from extermination, Commander, and you've done so at great personal cost. Know that we will never forget. Your name will live on in my sermons until the end of my days. Thank you. Happy to be of service, ma'am. You know how to reach us if your congregation is ever in need of mercenary work. I truly hope that it never comes to that, Mr. Oliveira, but if it does, your company will be the first that I call. Take care of yourself, Commander, and cheers again for doing the right thing.
Mission
Alright.
successful.
Not really sure what kind of sermons she's preaching, if it's if you're dropping mercenaries by name, like just random people who saved you. Like, I'm not sure if that's either way. No, not my circus, not my monkeys, not my problem. Let's move on. Alright, so payout is pretty solid right there. Capellans are unhappy, as to be expected. And there we go. No injuries, still in good spirits, and we do get a little bit more in the way of salvage. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves part of Warhammer, and we will confirm. Also got a second piece of that rifleman that we just started at the end of the last mission, and that'll do. Alright, not too. So now comes the real question as to is there any follow-up, and what do we get for our fun little flashpoint? That will be the big question. Although, of course, unfortunately, this game's going to take a while to load because, of course, we finished Mechs and Yang needs to look over them. Yeah, really should look at getting some of those quality of life improvement mods. I have heard that there is at least 1 or 2 out there, so I really should have looked them up. Alright, Operation Flattened Earth 3. Marina Liao. I won't mince words, Commander Hobbs. In turning against our forces and expediting the Volkovites' retreat, you plunged a knife into my back, and you did it as the Chancellor was watching. This was betrayal, plain and simple. and those who betray House Liao suffer the consequences. Alright, if you've been honest with us, with who you were hunting, we never have taken the job in the first place. The Volkovites weren't dangerous, and they weren't sedition. You sold us a lie, Lady Marina. What came from that is on your head, not ours. You truly don't understand, do you, Mr. Oliveira? When you accept a job with House Liao, you accept that the Chancellor's words is the only truth that you need to know. When you took our contract, you agreed to our terms. If you can't understand that, you have no business running a mercenary company. Alright, let's cut to the chase, Lady Marina. Is there a way that we can make this right? Nothing can undo the choice that you made, but perhaps if you tell me where the Volkovites went, I could be convinced to refrain from blacklisting you. Do this and you may earn my trust eventually, but you're lucky. If you're lucky. Honestly, I don't think so. I don't trust them. If this is what you want, then you will give me their exact hesitation. Yeah, if you do this without hesitation, and you will do it now. Okay, so, give her a chance, which is pretty unethical, I think. Trying to, balance, yeah, that's pretty dodgy. Give her the locations. But you'll need to hire someone else to pull the trigger, or we can say no. Yeah, I'm sorry, but no, I don't think we can really be bought at this point. I think yeah, I really don't feel like selling out those people who think like that's just a dummy move. I don't think we're going to do that. We're going to refuse the offer, and make of that what we do. Probably lose out on a bit of the flashpoint bonuses, but then so it is. Alright, well, that was rough. Yep, honestly, I was half expecting the official Liao response to come in the form of anti-ship missiles. All things considered, this chat was a pleasant surprise. What is done is done, and we can only move forwards. Back to your stations, and let's get out of here. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, like, I feel like maybe if we had gone for one of those other more morally dubious choices, we could have gotten better stuff, but oh no, turns out we get stuff anyway. Okay, cool. Well, I'm alright with that. We've also finished a King Crab and a Black Knight. That is very nice. An Exchanger is also particularly good, and that is 3 tons. Ooh. Large laser, autocannons, heat bank. Flamer. Well, that's a lot of really solid weaponry with some good modifications and an extra 2 million C-bills. And Talons would have lost a little bit of reputation if we had any to lose in the first place with them. But I think that is all well and good. So, for today, the store. Can we check out anything? We do have a black market. Okay, so we should probably see if there's something worth purchasing. Honestly, I'm not seeing too much here. We do have a possibility for a Raven, but I don't think I'm a huge fan of that thing. Or at least not as a stock loadout. We do have another Stalker option here, but I think that's what we already have. Yeah, do we already have one of these in our... Yeah, 6 energy, 4 lasers. I think that sounds about right. Yeah, I think we've already got one of them. AC5. Oh, ER medium laser with extra damage. Yes, please. We will buy one of you. That will always be happily taken.
Systems available.
Let's see. Large laser, damage, accuracy. Again, I'm not so sure I really care about that. We have 4 of them. We haven't used them. That'll be fine. We'll leave that as is. LRM5s, again, sub PPCs. Ooh, another Exchanger. Yes, please. We will certainly pick up that. And
available.
Yeah, I'm not sure where to go from there. I think that'll probably be fine. We already have 3 of them. Large laser, we already have enough of. Yeah, I think that's going to be everything that we're going to do. Yeah, we'll keep the rest of our money as our own. Oh, in fact, we probably could sell off a couple of things. I will sell off an Annihilator. We don't really need another one of those right now. In fact, there's fairly little that we do need, so we'll just sell off a couple of things, just so we don't have too much in the way of junk in our mech bay. Get rid of the Battlemaster as well. Basic Black Knight, we have a fancier version. Sell off one of the Blackjacks. We'll keep our family heirloom. And I think that's probably going to be where we'll pull things. In fact, you know what, we'll just sell off these last two. And that'll be fine. We're at 30 million. I don't think we need any more. We'll keep these for, I don't know, some potential in the future. And I think what we'll do is...
Make yourself comfortable.
Oh, we could actually pick up a contract. Ooh, let's see. Against the Capellans for the free worlds. Not going to really net us too much at the moment. Yeah, same with the pirates. We don't really need extra help there. So I think what we'll do here is I'll go through the mech bay. We'll make a couple of changes, and then we'll fly off to our next location, which I'll figure out in between episodes. So if you don't want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.